Good morning, students. How are you all? I know you are all very good because you are staying at home. So that is the only precaution that we have to follow. So stay home, stay safe. On this good note, we are going to start our next topic, that is what should be the topic? So the topic is making a yarn from fabric. But before that, we have to revise our previous topic. So what was the previous topic? The previous topic was plant fibers. So let's recapitulate. We have discussed different plant fibers like cotton, flax, jute, coir. Cotton fibers we get from the cotton plants. Basically, cotton plants grow in the black soil and warm climate, and later we get the cotton balls, which are actually the size of lemon, and later these cotton balls burst and we get the cotton fibers. We have to separate the cotton fiber from the seed. This process is called ginning. And as you know, cotton fibers are mainly used in so many things, like in making bed sheets, mattresses, pillow covers, or in making wicks. So many things we are using the cotton fibers. Next was jute. So basically jute we get from the stem of jute plant. We have to immerse the stem of jute plant in the water for at least 20 days, and later the stem get rotted and we can easily separate the you can say jute stem, jute fiber from that particular stem, and we get the jute fiber. And what are the uses of jute? Jute we get fiber mainly used in making you can say shopping bags or gunny bags. That is why the food grains like wheat, rice we can easily store in the gunny bags. Although jute fiber is very much durable and it is also biodegradable, that means it can easily decompose, so it is very much environmental friendly. Next was flax. Flax we get from the stem of flax plant. Basically linen fabric is made from the flax fiber, which is very much soft and comfortable. And the last one was coir. The outer covering of a coconut is called coir. Basically two types of coir are there, white and brown. White coir is basically used for making the fishing nets, and brown coir is mainly used for different purposes, like in making pots, mattresses, or you can say toys, garden pots. All these are the uses of brown coir. So this much topic we have discussed. Today we are going to start how making a yarn from fabric, how yarn helps in making the fabric. But first of all we have to discuss how yarn is made up of. So let's start. First of all we are going to start what is fiber, yarn and fabric. So fibers are the very thin strand from which clothes are made. And what is yarn? Yarn is the long thread which are interwoven together to make the fabric. And what is fabric? Fabric are the pieces of cloth which later stitched, cut into definite shape and give a proper shape to the particular cloth. So this is all about, first is fiber, fiber converted into yarn, and yarn make the fabric. Next is, today we are going to discuss making of fabrics. Making of fabrics involves two processes. First is fibers are first converted to yarn by the process of spinning, and second is fabric is made from the yarn by the process of weaving or knitting. You know better, fiber undergoes a very long process before they get converted into a fabric. फैब्रिक बनाने के लिए, कोई भी क्लोथ्स बनाने के लिए हमें फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फाइबर्स चाहिए. देन दे आर हेल्प इन मेकिंग द yarn, and then yarn converted to form of fabric. So fiber undergoes a very long process. Fibers, first we have to separate the fiber from the plant parts. This process is known as ginning. Ginning is the process to separate the plant parts from the seeds. Either it is done by the hand, or nowadays it is done with the help of machines. Then this clean fiber is converted into yarn. This process is known as spinning. As you can see, there are two processes. Fibers are first converted to yarn by the process of spinning. So what is yarn? Yarn is made from the fiber by the process of spinning. In the spinning, fibers from the mass of cotton, like the cotton, wool or silk, any fiber you are taking, and you have to twist it with your hand, and later it's converted into a yarn, and this yarn is later converted into a fabric. So making of fabrics involve two steps. Earlier it was done hand spindle used for spinning cotton and making yarn. Next is spinning wheel. It is also called charkha, as it was popularized by our father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi. He encouraged the people to wear clothes made up of homespun yarn made on charkha. He discouraged the people from using imported clothes made in the wheels in the mills also. Third was spinning machine. So all these are the devices which are helpful in making the yarn. That means which are helpful in converting fibers into yarn. This is known as spinning process. Next is second process is making fabrics from the yarn. How yarn converted into fabric. It involves basically two processes, weaving and knitting. So what is weaving and knitting? Weaving means two sets of yarn are woven to make a fabric, means it is done by using the process of arranging two sets of yarn together to make a fabric is called weaving. It is mainly done by using a loom is a type of device, power loom or hand loom. Power loom is a mechanized loom which runs by the steam or electric power, means that runs with the electric power is called power loom. Another is hand loom. Hand loom means basically it is woven with the help of hand. As you can see, weaving is done mainly by hand loom. Next is knitting. What is knitting? So knitting means the process of making a fabric by interlocking loops of single yarn. That means when a single yarn is woven into a fabric, it is known as knitting. It is done either with the help of knitting machines or with the help of knitting needles. So this is all about how a yarn is converted into a fabric. So basically making of fabrics involves two steps, that is fibers have to first converted into yarn by the process of spinning, and fabric is made from the yarn by the process of weaving or knitting. First of all, we have to take out the plant fiber like cotton fiber and remove the cotton plants from the seeds. This process is called ginning, and we have the fiber. This fiber later converted into yarn by the process of spinning, and after that yarn converted into fabric by the process of knitting and weaving. So this is how the particular fabric is made. I hope the content is clear to you. This is all about this. As you know, we have discussed in this chapter different plant fibers, natural and synthetic fibers. What are their uses? Why they are very much important in our day-to-day life? And our last topic is making of fabrics. How a particular fabric is made from using yarn and fibers. So read the topic very carefully, and still if you are having any doubt, you will ask in our live classes. Till then, be happy, be safe. Thank you.